Welcome to the Home Downsizing Show. My name is Ben Souchek, your host and the owner and founder of Home Downsizing Solutions. With the Home Downsizing Show, I want to provide you the information and resources to make the downsizing of your house stress and hassle-free. So sit back and enjoy the show. Thank you for joining us. Are you suffering from too much house? Are you thinking of selling your house and downsizing? As is the case with any important decision, we need to gather the necessary information and take time to weigh all our options. Because your house is a major investment, from both a monetary and emotional standpoint, it stands to reason that you will spend the time needed to decide when it's the best time to move into a more compact living arrangement and look to sell your present house. The selling and downsizing process presents many challenges. Some questions, no doubt, have already come to mind. Where will I go? What are your best housing choices? Is your present health part of the equation as you look to potentially downsize? What are the financial factors of your move? Are there any legal factors involved? What will I take with me? What things do I wish not to take? How much is my house worth? Are there certain repairs needed to make the house more attractive to potential buyers? Must the curb appeal be improved? Which real estate professional should I work with? This last question is as important as any of the above, because the right real estate professional isn't just looking to sell your house. He or she can become a key ally in order for you to discover the answers to the questions on this list. My name is Ben Souchek. I'm a U.S. veteran who is proud to say that for over 20 years, I've been working with people just like you, who are in the various stages of the decision-making process of selling their house and downsizing. People downsize for many reasons. It may be that your children have grown and your present living space is more than you need. Perhaps the house's upkeep, both inside and outside, has become an ongoing problem. It may be that physical challenges dictate a move into a more secure, healthcare-related setting. Is it time to sell? Only you can answer this question. Certainly your personal situation and your particular needs come into play here. Accordingly, some questions for you to ask in order to make an informed decision are: is my present house too large for my present needs? This may be because your children have grown and you don't need as much space, for example. Perhaps there are other reasons which are leading you to consider a new living arrangement. Has the death of a spouse made you feel as if it's time to move? This often occurs after a loved one is lost. The situation becomes a catalyst for taking stock of one's life and deciding if it's time for a change. Has the house become too much of a burden? Perhaps walking up and down stairs is not in your best interest these days, or the task of keeping it clean has become more than you can handle. As we age, factors such as these become more and more important. What was a breeze years ago is not now. And with each passing day, the thought grows that it is time to downsize and enjoy our days minus the wear and tear which occurs due to housekeeping responsibilities. Are there repairs which must be made that are beyond your present finances, or you just don't wish to hire out to do? Let's face it, heating and air conditioning repairmen, plumbers, and other contractors cost money. And depending on the nature of what needs to be done, the expense can be more than we want to deal with. Over time, money spent here takes away from your future financial security. Do you no longer wish to take on any do-it-yourself fix-up projects? Much like housekeeping chores, many folks view things such as climbing a ladder to paint or getting on your knees to make repairs, for example, as less than ideal projects in this day and age. Does the thought of moving, gardening, weeding, and other outdoor responsibilities make you groan? Pushing a lawnmower during summer heat is not everyone's idea of spending a relaxing afternoon. Likewise, kneeling down to pull weeds or raising our arms continuously to prune bushes can be more painful than rewarding, like it was in the past. Is your current health such that you either need to move in with an adult child or potentially a community with healthcare options. This can often be a determining factor when making a move. You owe it to yourself to place your body and mind in the best possible position to enjoy life. As the question was asked before, are you suffering from too much house? Some or all of the above scenarios are reasons to strongly consider downsizing. Those who decide to do so often look at it as a new and potentially exciting chapter in their lives. As it is said, people are not trees. We don't grow roots in the ground, and we are free to move when the time has come. Perhaps that time is now. This is where a real estate professional who is experienced in the key aspects of downsizing and the inherent reasons for wanting to do so can be a valuable resource as you contemplate the various components of what's involved. This professional should be well versed in the different types of residences that can best suit your needs at this particular time, and be able to help you get you up to speed on these. They should be able to provide basic background information so that you can ask just the right questions regarding any of your potential downsizing options. They should be able to guide you to just the right financial specialist who can provide answers to any questions you may have regarding your current finances as it relates to your next living space. And they should be able to also direct you to get any legal assistance which may be required. Some things to consider before starting the process. Quite often, people fail to fully take into account what the house selling process involves. These can include: what timetable are you working with in terms of when you're wishing to move? Is present health a concern as to where the change in living accommodations needs to occur sooner than later? Are there other factors here well worth your consideration? Which things do you wish to take, and what might you want to give away or toss away? As previously mentioned, this is a very important aspect of the downsizing scenario. Why not begin now, going room by room, and taking stock of what is located there? Take a pad and pen and start making notes as to things you would consider parting with. From there, see if certain items might be offered to family members, friends, or a charity. For example, do you have a rather large sofa that won't work in smaller accommodations? What might be a good candidate to be sold at a yard sale or potentially online? Look positively on the impact of the pending move. There's no reason to think otherwise. Look at the fact that you are taking action and moving forward in a dynamic new direction in your life. Many people sometimes just accept what is. Why not look ahead of what can be? Indeed, selecting the right real estate professional means that you've chosen a working partner who isn't just interested in selling your house. He or she should be, and is, interested in making sure you have discovered the best solution for your future life. So, if you're ready to take the next step, just click on the button below. This will take you to the next videos and give you access to my free special report, The 7 Biggest Mistakes Home Sellers Make When Downsizing. And in the next videos, we will discuss preparing your house for sale, the challenges and reality of selling your house, and the solutions available to sell your house. I want to share what I have discovered over the past 20 plus years of helping people just like you to sell their house and downsize. So if you want to sell your house and downsize, or if you are just thinking about it, what I have to share with you can definitely help with a stress and hassle-free transition to your next home. So just click on the button below, and thank you again for watching. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Home Downsizing Show. For additional information and resources on home downsizing, just go to homedownsizingblueprint.com. That's homedownsizingblueprint.com. Or if you're ready to sell your house and downsize, just go to homedownsizingsolutions.com. That's homedownsizingsolutions.com. And if you have ideas to improve our show or topics that you'd like us to cover, or have any questions that we can answer, just call our office toll free 855 855-291-5005. That's 855-291-5005. Thank you.